Resuelve su negocio,
no,
coño.
No, deja esa vaina. Esto es negocio aquí. Hello. I need a shot.
Welcome to a conversation, my brother. How are you?
Yes, great.
Happy Saturday. How you feeling?
Happy fucking Saturday. Excuse me. Happy Saturday. There's
yes. Your discretion may be advised for this episode for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying?
There's been a lot of tension in the air, especially with everything going on. You heard about that submarine?
Oh, yo, you know, the internet always wins, bro. Any freaking little freaking cylinder you see on top of a building on the side, they're like, yo, you see this right here? We could use it to see the Titanic. It could be anywhere. They'll take a picture of it and put it on the internet. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
That shit is crazy. What happened, though?
Oh, yeah.
How it imploded. It was actually the materials were made out of like carbon fiber or something like that.
Carbon fiber?
They were using carbon fiber with something else, so there was like aviation ideas behind it.
But aviation doesn't help out the underground. It helps.
Yep, and like there was like a lot of people against it. James Cameron came out and talked about it. That's pretty good. So the materials it was made out of, yo, bro, they paid $250,000 to go to their death.
Each one?
Each one of them.
Wow. Even that billionaire, huh?
That's fucking nuts, right?
Yeah, bro.
After all that hard work, tanto trasnoche, para morir abajo el agua.
¿Tú sabes lo que es eso? Eso fue demonio.
It's crazy.
¿Sabes lo que es eso?
Rich people that don't know what to do with their money.
De que con un control de Nintendo ahí bajando para abajo, para allá abajo. Por eso es tan loco.
Un control de $30, de que... ¿Tú te imaginas que se le rompa?
Oye, di que... Ella tenía más de uno ahí. Si se le rompa uno, a la otra recibe. Pero oye, es verdad di que they say de que fue un tiger shark que lo trompezó ahí.
Oh,
¡Cha!
Maybe.
¡Har!
I don't know.
Di que...
un tiburón tigre.
Yeah, that's what they say. Speculations out there. Y a veces algunos dicen que todavía están vivos también. Dick.
You saw that video I sent you with like the guy that said, "Oh, if you ever think that you're alone, you're really not." And then he grabbed.
Oh my God!
He grabbed the sweat from his head and put it on a microscope.
Loco, no me manda así, jamás, no me manda esa vaina, loco. Mira, ahora mismo.
Para los que no se bañan.
Ahora mismo yo me hice así, fue. Y esta vez yo me lo estoy comiendo.
Para que los que no se bañan.
Diablo, loco.
Lleno de microbios. It's crazy, though, how many billions of organisms live on our body.
That's crazy,
It's fascinating, right?
Pero, loco, si tú te pones a hablar de ese mundo, loco.
Un universo, bro, adentro de ti.
Yo, sinceramente, estoy tratando de ser lo mejor para mí. Cada vez que yo me estoy poniendo más viejo, yo me estoy dando cuenta qué hombre más sucio yo soy, loco. Porque yo, loco, sinceramente, oye, mira, yo trabajo el día entero. A veces yo estoy trabajando, no tengo tiempo para lavarme la mano. Y yo salgo del trabajo y veo la mano mía todo dry, seco y vaina. Y estoy ahí bregando y agarro una comida, un sándwich, me lo tiro yo, pum, no problema, ahí sigo yo ahí. Hasta que llego a la casa y entonces ahí yo, tú sabes, yo me limpio y vaina. Pero ahora que yo me estoy dando cuenta que yo me estoy poniendo más viejo, yo me tengo que lavar la mano cada 15, 20 minutos, loco, porque si no, se me lleva el demonio con todo eso microbio, man.
Hay gente sucia.
Sucio.
Que no se baña.
Oye, tú ves esos bones que andan pidiendo y que te dan la mano y tal vez tienes fete en la mano.
Trying to hold your door and stuff. El otro día, a la mujer mía y a mí nos cayó atrás un tigre en el supermercado que no quería ayudar a entrar a los groceries, but he came out of left field. I was like, whoa.
Hey.
I was like, hey, un poco de espacio, por favor. Like,
yeah.
That was like too close.
Nah.
I was like, I don't know you, bro, like that.
Nah. And you're not trying to be rude, but now,
yeah,
when you see people that are rude, bro, you gotta be like, I understand you, bro. You know? For real. Before you be like, yo, diablo, man.
When was the last time you watched a nature show?
A nature show yesterday with my kids. They love watching nature shows and stuff
Isn't
like
it
that.
awesome?
I love it. I love nature.
A lot of people don't watch it. Like, I think that's
like
one of the most important things. You get really connected with nature.
For sure.
What's your morning routine like, bro?
My morning routine, I wake up, I argue with my wife, let them know, like, she's like, oh, I don't want to get up. I was like, I don't want to get up too. Oh, you know, for like about 15 minutes. And then we get up, and then we, you know, everybody takes a shower, get the kids ready. You know, now school's ended, so I don't know how that's going to work. But as soon as, you know, everybody's talitao, you know, from taking a shower, put your clothes on and everything, everybody ate breakfast. Typically, I don't eat breakfast at the house, you know, but I just started drinking tea. And I noticed the difference between having coffee and a bread, and whatchamacallit, when I have coffee and the bread, it satisfies me for that moment. But if I have tea, on the other hand, I feel my whole body like it's like something's telling me, oh, it's like a really like a peaceful feeling. Like I'm like, oh man. So I've been consistently drinking tea for 4 days now. But I really want to make it my ritual. For sure. Tea.
That's awesome.
Well, yeah, what's yours?
I've been drinking matcha mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Jeez Louise.
It's actually pretty good.
How's that? How the heck you got into that?
So I had the matcha before because my girl was always talking about it.
Oh,
and it was good with honey, but then I found out they had matcha mushroom. And it has like different type of mushrooms that are like really good for you. Some that are good for your brain, your gut, your health, like to burn cholesterol, all that stuff. It's pretty cool. It has a lot of health benefits. Mushrooms is between animal and plants. Like it's a different type of organism. Very interesting.
Mushrooms, right?
Yeah.
Yo.
So there's a lot of benefits, health benefits for consume them.
Oh, honestly, can I say something about mushrooms?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I can't say much about mushrooms. That's the problem. But I'm starting.
It doesn't have psychedelic mushrooms.
But I started to notice that people more and more are like thinking about the vegan wave and stuff like that. Shout out to my compadre and comadre Lisa and Ñoño about the
awesome.
vegan wave. Remember that?
We went to the
truck.
Event. Yeah, that was really good.
That was really nice.
We had a vegan jarroa. It was pretty good.
Yeah, right? But, you know, not really much about them, but about, like, mushrooms and how, like, there's levels to this thing. You know, mushrooms, okay, tea. But there's mushrooms that taste like chicken.
Yep.
There's mushrooms. I haven't had it. Have you?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
No. Hey, you son of a gun, you. Huh? You didn't tell me?
She's cooked mushrooms.
How was that?
before.
How did it taste?
Tasted pretty good.
Really? Wow.
Well, we were vegan for like a certain amount of time. We tried
How long?
it.
Like
we did a vegan
4
diet.
hours or?
No, we did it for like 3 months.
What?
No, 6 months. It was 6
No.
months. Yeah, we lost a lot of weight.
Get out
There's
of
a lot
here.
of health benefits to it. It's just that we're Dominican, and at some point you go to these barbecues. There's like delicious food that your mom made, and like everything like most things that Dominicans eat aren't vegan. So it's very difficult. So you know we definitely couldn't do it like as a lifestyle.
Damn.
Like no, but if you implement those meals in your life,
Yeah.
I feel like you would live a healthier life for sure.
I definitely know for sure.
Because there's a lot of alternatives.
Yeah, I know for sure with my compadre, you know, with all his, you know, he told me he had like some thyroids benign, and when he became vegan, he has years now, he's a vegan now, they disappeared.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I want to get into that. I wish I could get into that. But, you know, everybody got a different body. But this conversation is all about vegan. It's just that when you said mushroom, that shit clicked into me. And I was like, whoa, hold on a second. But anyway.
Well, there's a lot of people microdosing today with, like, psychedelic mushrooms, too. Some people
What is
do
that?
Microdosing, where they take, like, a very small amount of psychedelic mushrooms.
That's the ones that you could, like, start seeing people and stuff?
If you consume too many, you probably could, so... the psychedelics.
Oh, whoa.
But they've been able to like cure people with depression, people that have certain health conditions and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh, really?
Which is nuts. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They gave it to a racist KKK dude recently, and then after he had a trip, he came back and he wasn't racist anymore.
He probably made
So
some
all y'all
friends.
racist people need to take some mushrooms.
Wow. If they don't already. No, but yeah, that's crazy.
It's nuts, right?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
But oh man. Yo, we were supposed to have Angel Miguel today, right?
Yeah.
Man, you gotta show him this video over here. What happened, man? Nah, I'm just kidding, man. We've been waiting for you, and we want to.
Not feeling well.
He's
Today.
not feeling well.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be here for another episode.
All right, cool.
But for the
man.
next
Damn,
episode, we have
man.
a cop. So.
Oh,
boy,
that's right. No,
It's gonna be awesome.
yeah, no,
it's
for
gonna
sure.
be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna enjoy that one for sure. But anyways, man. Oh,
So
shoot,
man,
talk to me.
tell me something. You like cigars, right? You're a cigar enthusiast.
I'm definitely not a beginner, and I'm not like in second layer. I think I'm not like a master, but I'm somewhere where I know what I'm looking for, and I know what to drink to get the feeling that I need to get to. And it's funny, the way I got to that position was trial and error, doing stuff. Like, I can't just have a cigar right now if I wanted to. I can't. I have to feel the vibe. It has to feel right. And then, with a nice whiskey or something, and it has to have the right cube and the right amount of portion in the glass of the whiskey or scotch. And, take a couple of sips of that until I feel good. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do. Yes, I do love cigars.
Have you ever put honey on your cigar?
I have put honey in the cigar.
I went to Cuba and they put honey on
That's
it.
what I want you to talk
Yeah.
about, man.
I highly recommend. people go to
First of
Cuba.
all, let me just tell you something.
It's a great experience.
Oh my
Especially
God.
if you go into like the tobacco farms,
Jose.
you'll see where they make it, they grow it. It's amazing, and they put honey on it, and they give you a cigar. It's pretty awesome.
Jose.
So smooth, it doesn't even compare. Fresh off the farm, like it's
Yo,
just
Jose
amazing.
Ariel. Oh my God, Jose, you don't know what you. I think you do know. I think you really cherish. You told me the whole story and everything. I was really amazed at how you said and what the people you met and how they inviting to their house.
Very
and
loving.
humble.
Shout out
and,
to Alejandro and his family.
Yo, and
Casa del Bosque. That's where we stayed. It was amazing in Havana.
damn.
They treated us like family, man. It was
Bro.
beautiful. Beautiful apartment. Everywhere we went, they gave us a cell phone. They made reservations for us. They told us all the spots. Basically, we planned ahead with them. Hey, this is how long we're gonna be here. These are the things.
What made you go to?
My girl and I did a lot of research before that because my girl, she was born and raised in Dominican Republic, so she always wanted to go to Cuba because it's our neighbor.
Oh.
So it was something that she really had in her bucket list, and for her birthday we went. Awesome, I had a great time.
It's not in my wife's bucket list. She's like, because of the whole revolution and all that stuff. How
That's
people.
a sensitive topic.
It is a sensitive topic.
Yeah, because a lot of people that are over there, they have no fault for where the government's at. They're just trying to survive, do the
Correct.
best they can,
So
and do what they can. So there's like a lot of political issues we're here and over there. I know that, but for the most part, if you put those political issues aside and you just go visit, it's a beautiful country. It's like DR, but with like clean streets, and imagine all the old cars, so very classic style.
really,
Yeah, everywhere is in Havana and Old Havana, everything is like restored. Nothing is built new, so everything looks like from the 1930s and 50s. It's beautiful.
really
It's really nice. It's really cool.
nice.
It's a cool experience. A lot of history. Went
I
to
would like
museums.
to get that
They
experience.
have a lot of
bro.
art over there, which was very interesting. Had a really good time.
Really?
The food, the coffee was bomb.
I can only
The food
imagine.
and coffee was really good.
Really,
Yeah, man, I had a really good time in Cuba.
yo,
But the cigars, bro.
yo,
Hands down with the honey, it was so smooth from the farm. The dirt there was like red. The dirt, I seen that dirt in DR. It's like a red dirt.
I
That's
know
what they
too.
use to. That's where they grow it, and where they grow it, it has all these mountains around it. That those mountains are only found in very few locations around the world, and those mountains are like sea rock. It's incredible, and it has a bunch of different vegetation. So there's pine trees, there's tropical trees, there's mango trees all together. Like
what?
yeah, like the area surrounding it. It's like in a valley. It's incredible,
Wow.
bro. And it was cool. We did like a horse ride. So they put my girl. They were like, "Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, you get to ride this horse." And they ride it. I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Is it safe?" He's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it." He's like, "Oh, no te preocupes. Ese caballo chico es automático." Y ella se montó en el caballo se fue. And I was like, "Oye, bro, el caballo se fue con ella." Chico, es automático, eso llega allá. Bro, el caballo la llevó a ella adelante.
No way.
Por todo el camino, cruzó un río.
No way. Wow, bro.
It was a beautiful experience.
Oh my God.
It was very nice, man.
That's definitely on my bucket list. I
They
would
take
like to
care
go
of their nature, so tú no ves basura y vaina.
Yeah.
Que es un gran error que hay en el país de nosotros. Eso da vergüenza. Que en muchos lugares en la República Dominicana hay un basurero en algunos lugares.
No,
y eso es mucha ignorancia.
En la orilla de todos lados.
Cuídenlo y no boten la basura afuera. En Cuba, mira, esa gente tiene casi todo limpiecito. Sí, obviamente todos los lugares tienen lugares donde va a haber basura, pero casi todos los lugares que de naturaleza y cosas así. Chacho, tú no ves una basura por ahí. Todo está limpiecito.
No,
la gente lo cuida por lo menos. Pero fue una experiencia bien bonita. Duramos 8 días ya.
Wow.
A mí me gustó mucho. Disfrutamos bastante. Yeah. It was fun. It was back in 2017.
Yeah.
The cigars too. Got mad cigars. It was awesome.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to smoke one of them, no?
I gave you a cigar.
Yeah, we smoked one. That was good. But you know what, though, man? I'm just in awe with that whole experience, man. I definitely would like to go there. I'm gonna try and plan out something. I don't know how, but hopefully we can make it happen.
Yeah, for
Let's
sure.
see, man. So, what else we have in the agenda today, man?
Talk to me about New York City. You spent a while working out there. What crazy things have you seen in the city? Because I have stories for days. Me, personally, who I've worked all throughout New York City. But I want to hear your stories.
I think.
But my stories are during the day. Your yours are mobile.
Hold on a second. Your stories are more of like people that are going places and are like, you know, top, you know, we're talking about multi-million-dollar skyscrapers and, you know, billion-dollar deals here and there. Mine are, you know, la calle de noche, tú sabes, todos esos tracateos, todos esos tiguerazos que venden droga, van a la discoteca, yo soy el bartender y me tiran los cuartos como si fuera que que tiene una mata que van para allá.
Como si fuera hoja de plátano.
Y no, en el plano, hey, no, pues pásalo para acá. Yo no voy a decir que no. You know, y le da su trago y vaina. You know, it's funny because allá en la vida de la ciudad, en la noche, es que tú tienes que tener los ojos ya vigilados porque alguien está tratando de desafiarte. Eso es así, lamentablemente. Y si tú no ves eso, no te metes en la ciudad en la noche. Si tú no tienes un grupo, si tú no tienes un reservation y tú entras y sales de una vez y sales. Porque si tú estás ahí de que perdiendo el tiempo y no sabes lo que tú estás haciendo y tú no tienes un purpose, a ti te van a ver a ti como, ya tú sabes, como un pariguayo y te van a coquear. Así es la vaina de la vida. How was your tú ves, es totalmente diferente porque...
Salud for you to surviving
Yes.
being a bartender.
Yeah, nightlife.
In your nightlife when you were an entrepreneur getting
Yes.
to where you're at. Well, you're still an entrepreneur.
Yes,
so
yes,
salud.
yes. Salud. Muito bem. Nice. I like it. It's different.
Pues le eché vino.
The hell, every time I come in here, man, you got like all these different...
Tú ves.
Bro,
Esa vaina está bien hecha.
that was good.
Está buena. Está buena.
I
Mire,
like
solo
it.
se le...
Hey, como casi tú decís secreto, pero te echaste para atrás. ¿Qué pasó ahí?
No, you know, que he ido, desde que hemos hablado de eso, he ido perfeccionando, tú sabes, para no
Yeah.
quedar mal.
No, claro.
Imagínate, ya él tiene como 3 jaques de difunto ahí.
La verdad, pero oye, por favor, dime la vida de la ciudad y como
Yo he
tú.
visto tanta cosa increíble en la ciudad y he visto tanta cosa loca en la ciudad. Porque yo he visto de los dos lugares. So. pretty crazy. So, but you know, I'm always alert, like you said. Always in the city, you always gotta be alert. You never know who's watching everywhere you go, because you can't just be like in La La Land. It's funny once you've been to the city so much and you're a city person, like you already can tell like who's not from there. You could tell right away because they're taking the time. They're Si usted va a Nueva York, usted tiene que caminar rápido. Si no, échese para un lado. Que hay gente, people gotta go. Hay gente que tiene un appointment. A alguien se le murió el perro. Otra gente le duele una costilla. Hay una gente que la mujer lo está esperando. Hay otro que está tarde. Hay uno que va por una entrevista. Hay uno que está cagando. Échate para el lado. Esa es regla número 1 y tú estás caminando en Nueva York.
Ya,
So,
hablo.
cuando ya tú ves que andan lento y mirando para arriba, chilling. Oh, eso no es de aquí. Cuando entran a una tienda y tú lo ves como asustado, es otra cosa. Si usted anda en la ciudad and you have a scared face, bro, te jodiste. Tú estás diciendo atrácame. That's one of the moments that you gotta be ready to fight.
You stupid. You stupid. I said you're stupid. Escúchame. Es la verdad. Sí. Es la verdad, es la verdad. Oye, habló ahí madito y no puede.
Yeah. Only city people can relate to this.
Loco, pero yo te estaba tratando de ser profesional, manín. La vaina tuya, loco, poniéndome en esa posición. ¿Qué tú quieres que yo haga, estúpido? Hey,
Oh,
pues
that's so funny.
Coño. Qué desgracia, mierda.
La creta, qué maldita.
No,
risa.
pero tú estás para decir que hay uno que le duele la costilla, uno que se está cagando y uno y está caminando en el mismo espacio ahí, fue rápido. Es la verdad.
Oh shit.
No,
Yeah.
tú.
So, en la ciudad se ve de todo.
Sí.
En la ciudad se ve de todo. Yo he visto gente. Está llorando, yo caí.
Ok, ya, ven para
Quédate
acá.
una servilleta.
Ven para acá. No, un chat.
Tú estás llorando. Yo creo que tú has visto tanta vaina que.
Pásame esa vaina. Yo no estaba en eso riéndome, pero. Oh, man.
Llorando de la risa.
Oh, shit. No, esto para pararme la risa.
Yeah. ¿Qué fue lo que le echaste al vino? A la mamá Juana, Yokari.
Fue Yokari que lo hizo.
Yo creo que fue Yokari. ¿Tú le echaste algo? Ok, I'm just confirming.
Oh, shit.
Ey, saluda a los que han sobrevivido a la ciudad.
Ey, esa gente caminando rápido.
I gotta go.
Hey, no, es que lo apolmen, le duele la costilla, es verdad.
Que
Se está
cagando.
explotando. O sea, oye, pero 99 de la gente, por ciento de la gente que está caminando, siempre está caminando que tiene que llegar.
Ya lo saben.
Oye, yo quería que tú hablaras de otra cosa, de tu profesión, de lo que tú haces. Tú sabes, porque la gente tiene que saber, no exactamente qué compañía que tú trabajas, pero, loco, you're a very passionate person.
Yeah.
And you're very organized. I noticed that you're a very organized person. You get yourself together. I know that you're not giving too much detail, but I have to expose you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go out there, like specifically when you did safety,
Yeah.
and how like you had a couple of people under your wing, and these people try to like devaluate you or somehow, but you actually came always on top and like, wait, hold on a second. Let me. You want to checkmate me? I'll checkmate you before you checkmate me. Don't mess with me. So, can you speak about that? Because I found that very interesting.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, I've worked in architecture. Went to school for architecture. I went to a technical school. So from there, I started working as a junior architect.
Yeah.
There, I moved on to being a construction estimator for residential homes. There, I moved on to HVAC estimating for commercial properties. From there, I moved on to site safety manager eventually. And then recently what I do is I create fire safety and evacuation plans throughout New York City for buildings that are skyscrapers pretty much. So I walk entire buildings, I draw these entire buildings and create evacuation routes.
That's crazy.
Bunch of stuff that like how to get out of the building if there was a fire, God forbid. It's stuff for like the fire department.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting type of work. Because I've been able to explore New York City in a very different way where I walk into everybody's working space. Yeah. So it's very interesting. There's a lot of welcoming people and there's also a lot of not so welcoming people. So, you know, you never know what you're going to get. For the most part, everybody's pretty kind. I'd say most of them, the majority. You know, but obviously I understand you're walking into people's spaces and they're like, who are you, you know? Fire safety.
That's crazy.
Cling! Fire safety, cling!
Nah, but yo,
I'm trying to keep you safe, bro.
Yeah, nah, right?
It's pretty fun. It's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of cool stuff and a lot of crazy stuff in New York City because of that. So I've seen the city inside out, which is really weird.
Yeah.
It's a very weird way. I look at the city as a totally different way. Because I've walked a lot of these buildings, so I know what's inside. And then when I see the outside, it's like totally different place.
What's the most like prized place that you actually got to survey? Or if you can't speak about that, I don't know if you can.
I don't know if I can disclose it.
Okay, no problem. I got you. And it's understandable, you know.
But I'll say this, it's one of the tallest buildings in New York City.
Oh, nice, man. Nice, man. That's awesome, man.
I've walked those. Those are pretty interesting. They're very, very strict and extremely crazy security. It's a lot of fun, too, because you get to meet a lot of interesting people.
Right.
Every building in New York City has so many people working there. But there's a whole staff there taking care of the building. If you see the mechanical rooms in these buildings, it's incredible, bro. It's like, imagine like a ship. Like each of those buildings has like, imagine like if it was a ship, like where it has all this equipment. Yeah. Each one of those buildings has all those equipment, all that equipment. It's incredible. Wow. It's fascinating too because there's buildings like when it gets to these larger buildings, they can go underground up to 3 floors underground. So there's like a piece of the building that's underground, like a huge portion of it. So a lot of these buildings always have like 2 basements or 2 cellars or whatever, but some of them can have up to 3.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
What's really cool is that there's tunnels that everything connects and stuff in areas in the city.
Really?
Yeah, we find them all the time, like once in a blue, like when there's
older
buildings that are like constructed in older areas. There's stuff underground that used to connect and they have it closed off or they sealed it or subway came and like it's in the way so they removed it.
Get out of here.
But it was pretty crazy, yeah. Wow. There's like a whole city under the city.
That's crazy. That's sick.
So imagine the city in a mirror. There's a city underneath the city. Especially with the subway system. I think it's fascinating.
It has to do anything with the prohibition of alcohol and stuff.
There's
like
a lot of places too. I saw this whole series the other day. I haven't been
in
personally.
Chicago.
No, I saw a series in New York where there was like a bunch of places of the prohibition that they found that people used to smuggle alcohol. I do have one special project I could share with you. When I was a junior architect, I worked on a project that we were renovating a very old barn. It was built in the 1900s, during the prohibition. So the guy who owned it was actually one of the guys who built the subways in New York City.
Oh, shit.
So he used a lot of the materials from the city. I guess he took some of the subway tiles and he took it to his barn here in Long Island and the Gold Coast. And then when we went in there, the barn was abandoned. It's old, but it was like very well built and like beautiful rock and stone. So because of that, we were able to say, okay, we could probably restore some of this. So we destroyed a part of it and restored a piece of it to build a home.
That's sick.
So it was beautiful. It ended up being a beautiful mansion, and the middle of it was able to be restored from it. So pretty cool stuff. And during that process, we found a bunker where they used to keep alcohol in the Prohibition times because they
No
used to
way.
smuggle it through the Golden Coast and the mansion's right there by the water. So they used to come and like put it underground in like these huge bunkers. It was fucking crazy.
No
Yeah, it's
freaking way.
crazy, bro. We were blown away when we found it. We're like, what do we even do with that? Like, we don't even know what to do with it.
That's sick.
We thought about building like a wine cellar with it. That was like a good idea.
Yeah.
But you know, it was an idea. Then later on, I moved on from that company.
Right.
So as they were building, so I didn't know how that project
That's
ended.
sick. That's
but
interesting.
It was a lot of fun. It was
Yeah.
crazy. I had to measure that whole place. It was abandoned. There was like I literally walked through shit. That building was full of raccoon shit and animal shit.
Damn.
I found like the guys found like 9 dead animals in there.
Holy moly.
Yeah, bro. There was like it was horrible. It was horrible. I had to like I threw out my boots after I was done measuring the whole place.
Holy
yeah.
smokes.
It was bad. But like you know, literally swam through shit and literally have
Yeah, we all have.
walked through it.
Yeah.
But each piece of it has been a great learning curve because it led me to where I'm at now.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know, it's been cool. I've been able to meet a lot of cool people
Yeah.
and see the New York City in a whole different way.
Yeah,
You know, not only that, I work towards something that keeps people safe and fire safety. So,
like that.
you know, it's something that I try to bring value to society in that
Yeah.
aspect. You know,
Like
so
that.
it's a lot of fun. It's a
Yeah.
lot of fun. But the city is crazy, man. The city is it's a different world out there.
It's all an animal on its own.
Yeah, it's a different world out there. It's an experience that, you know, it's like walking into a movie.
Oh yeah,
It's like walking into a movie.
get out.
That's
of
what
here.
the city feels like to me.
No, and like as it should.
¿Cómo está el tiempo? ¿Tienes que arrancar?
We're good. Yes, actually. Oye, si me dan los cuartos, mira. Y si me dan los cuartos y es el número que yo quiero, toma la llave. Olvídate de eso. Yo tengo ideas, yo tengo planes. Anyways, we just had some internal information here at your disposal. I definitely have to go.
That's okay.
Unfortunately, I don't want to go like always, but I definitely want to.
You gotta do what you gotta do, bro.
Yeah, bro. But you know, I really appreciate you for having me here, and I enjoy speaking about you, about what you do, and also, but we'll untangle that. You know what I'm saying?
My brother, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hope
brother.
you have an excellent day.
Thank you too.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Don't miss our next episodes. We have a lot of interesting characters coming on this.
Absolutely. Yo, it's gonna be something to it's just funny because you know what the thing is, like, you know, I don't want to lose the interest of the first generation Dominican, and you know the guests that we're having they are first generation Dominicans that are going places, and if we could show them to the public and stuff, and if anybody could grab anything from what happened here and just hold on to it, if it fits you just like a glove, yo, run with it, man, because we are genuine people here. We're not like after the lights are done, it's not like I'm making phone calls and I'm making like a drug deal or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the store. I got my family to run to. You know, tonight somebody's graduating from my wife's family. And
Congratulations.
And we're gonna go to his house, and I'm gonna definitely like be a freeloader, bro. And I'm gonna fucking drink, and I'm gonna eat, and I'm gonna play dominoes, and I'm gonna just like be
There's
all.
dominoes right here.
Yeah, there you go. You know, so mata, tranca y siga. Oíste, cuando tú estás jugando dominó, si tú no lo sabes, ya lo sabes.
Te vaya bien.
Yeah,
hermano.
thank you, brother. Thank you. I'll see you.